Tax season is almost here. I'm sorry I had to say that, but it's true. Whether you like it or not, and this year there are changes to U.S. tax law. 18 News reporter Ebony Lewis met with an accountant today and has tips on what you should do before you file taxes. You're just the bearer of great news today, Ebony. I got to tell you.
Thank you. Good evening, Jim. Experts say unless you are filing a simple return with no deductions, it is important to get help from a tax professional. And when you do that, make sure you have the proper documents. That way you can avoid mistakes and get the most out of your refund.
The IRS announced this tax season will officially start on January 27th, and there will be several changes. Even though the window opens on the 27th, not everyone will be able to start filing.
Filing window opens right at the end of January. That doesn't mean all forms are approved or that everyone has their documents. So a lot of clients, even though the window's open and some people can file, I think most people who have a job and maybe some other complications may need to wait a little longer before they have all their documents to file.
There are many documents that you will need to bring with you when you file your taxes.
Kind of the basic documents that everyone should probably look for is their W-2 related to their wages from their job, interest from a bank account or investments, dividends, stock sales, or 1099s if you're self-employed.
Last year, the no taxes on tips and overtime passed, so workers can deduct the pay that exceeds their pay rate.
Taxes on tips plus the overtime is one of the big credits, or deductions I've been talking about. It's a little more nuanced than just $25,000 of your tips, your overtime isn't taxable. There's some calculations involved. And also this year, they're not required, your employer's not required to report those amounts separately. So you'll likely be looking at your pay stub or providing your pay stub to your accountant.
As of now, most experts say they are not sure if the Big Beautiful Bill will add more or less to the refunds this year.
With the One Big Beautiful Bill, there are a couple changes that I think will affect 50% or more of my clients. Despite what's on Facebook or you might hear, it's important to check with your accountant or do the research if you do your own return.
The state of New York right now will not allow you to avoid taxes on tips and overtime wages. The state says that both of those will be treated like taxable income on your state tax return.